Hello everyone, my name is Sahed Singh and my presentation is on the past, present, and future economics of Nevada. In this presentation I will focus on the past century and a half of the state's economy, the current trends including the recession of 2008, and various significant economic changes that could occur in the near future. Nevada was and has been diverse both in terms of its vast culture and history as well as in its economy. And just like any other state and the nation itself, Nevada continues to evolve and innovate itself and its economics to fit the needs of the time. By analyzing the past, present, and future of the state's economy, let's attempt to demonstrate the extent to which Nevada is in fact more than just a single-faceted state. Nevada has often been mislabeled as a minor state in the nation. Even its statehood was issued simply to ensure a political victory for President Lincoln. However, the state has been proven to be anything but minor. For the purpose of conveying the historical economic significance of the state, let's assume that its history began when the land gained monetary value. This monetary value came after the discovery of gold and silver. At the time, the metals were more than a commodity. They became a symbol of hope that prompted people to migrate into the West. The height of the Nevada mining era came in the 1850s with the discovery of the Comstock lode. However, soon the mining deposits were exhausted, causing an economic decline. The next prominent economic era came through divorce. As people traveled into the state for wealth, many sought to rid themselves of excess baggage, like their spouse. After being residents in the state for only 12 months, couples could file for quick and easy divorce. Nevada's popularity grew as celebrities and divorce attorneys alike flocked into the state to take advantage of this system. Ranching and farming provided some economic stability as a few small communities became dependent on federally funded diversion of water once flowing to Pyramid and Walker Lakes. Meanwhile, federal construction of the Hawthorne Naval Ammunition Depot in the 1920s helped the state economy, while Las Vegas became host to the Depression-era federal workforce constructing the Hoover Dam. As Nevada entered the 21st century, the economy, along with the culture, changed greatly. Throughout the early 2000s, Nevada experienced substantial economic growth. In fact, it was even labeled as the fastest-growing state in the nation according to Forbes. With a population of over 2.5 million, the Silver State flourished because of continued real estate developments in Las Vegas. However, disaster struck as much of this real estate market crashed after the recession of 2008. Due to the loss of construction and other jobs, the unemployment rate grew to 23.6% in 2010, a number far above the national average at the time. According to local professor and economist Dr. Elliot Parker, many of the problems caused by the recession were due to a lack of economic diversity and the state's over-reliance on casinos. As tourism declined, these casinos began to lose enormous amounts of money, causing them to let go of employees and even crash the housing and construction markets of the state. However, the construction market seemed to show signs of crashing before 2008. Seeing the economic growth of California, investors wanted to make Nevada an appealing destination for tourists. Thus, they began to construct new casinos and workers' housing that was not needed. With a lack of tourists, these projects eventually collapsed and failed. The real estate market followed a similar path. Before the recession, when many people had high-paying, stable jobs, banks offered highly appealing loans with low interest. Unfortunately, many people accepted these loans and then, after the recession hit, had no means of paying them back, thus forcing the banks to foreclose their properties. With so many foreclosures, banks crashed and business growth was almost at a standstill. So what has the state government been doing to remedy these enormous problems caused by the recession? Well, first of all, the government is funding projects to revitalize local landmarks and attractions to make the area even more appealing to tourists. Simply put, more tourists equates to more cash flow, leading to greater business success. Second, the government aims to make the state accessible to small and large businesses. According to the Nevada Governor's Office, the state is ranked number 1 both for economic development programs and new business launches, and it's ranked number 2 for small business survival and even scores in the top 10 most business-friendly states. Another method to improve conditions for businesses is to lower taxes. The local state government imposes no corporate, personal, franchise, inventory, unitary, or special intangible tax on Nevada businesses. The benefits of fewer taxes vary greatly. However, generally they mean that businesses can increase profits, and increased profits mean more businesses are likely to move into the state. Lowering taxes opens the door for businesses to come flying into the state. In terms of the next 20 to 30 years, Nevada's future seems to be greatly tied with technology. This is a great sign, especially considering that the global economy is becoming increasingly tech-oriented. Thus, Nevada seems to be looking into the future while being securely attached to its past. One of these tech companies is Tesla. The company's newest venture, the Gigafactory, is set to reach full capacity in 2020 right here in northern Nevada. The state won over the company by offering an incentive package worth over $1 billion. The Gigafactory will manufacture batteries and cars and is expected to create an estimated 6,000 jobs. One startup leading the way for Nevada's economy is Switch, a technology company that represents the future of online, efficient, and effective data storage. According to its founder and CEO, the company will lead the industry with its agile technology ecosystems and unmatched cost savings. Similarly, Zappos, an online shoe retailer, has become one of the largest online retailer specialists in the world. Stemming from the idea of creating a unique, personalized shoe buying experience, the company strives to take advantage of quicker delivery by housing them in the company's own warehouses. These warehouses provide essential jobs for Nevadans and make Zappos a crucial component of the increasingly diverse economy of Nevada. Finally, there's Apple. Although Apple is not headquartered in Nevada, their branches and stores in the state establish jobs. Additionally, simply the fact that the company has chosen the city of Reno and the state in general as a destination to open their stores speaks to the potential of the state and the people to be a successful site for future technology companies to invest in. With a diversified economy and a state government that seeks to transform Nevada into an investor's paradise, the state is being set up for economic success. What the future holds is in fact almost always unpredictable, but what the present tells us is that we have only tapped into a small portion of what the potential of the state can be. With the current economic trends, the future of Nevada's economy is off to a great start.